everyone, my name is Michael Linihan, and we're going to talk about typhoons. Maybe what typhoons form are. Yeah, maybe like that. So, so our first question is, what is typhoon, or where do typhoon comes? So most typhoon comes Taiwan originate in the western North Pacific Ocean, most frequently from the tropical sea around the Caroline Islands and the Philippines. So, what is typhoon? A typhoon is a mature tropical cyclone that develops between 180 degrees and 100 degrees in the northern hemisphere. It is a common it is a common misconception to believe these are only called typhoons. Hurricane is also in common term for storm generated in this same area. So, what typhoons made are? So typhoons are made over the ocean. Typhoons are not made over the land, because uh, um, if one thing that made over the land is an earthquake, and there are two things that or maybe I don't know what these things called. Typhoons are made not only the typhoon is made in the ocean, but also tsunami is made in the ocean. If there's an earthquake of the ocean, so this can cause tsunami and can make a lot of damage on the one place. So what causes typhoon? So it causes when they reach populated areas, they usually bring very strong winds and rain, which can cause a lot of damage. Like the Tacloban city, they were hit a typhoon, and I don't know when it was happened, but I just heard 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 it, and this said that the eye of the typhoon hits the Yolanda place. I mean the Tacloban place. A Yolanda is a name by a typhoon that is called a Yolanda, and then mean I think all of the places are damaged and many people die. So you must be thankful other people because you are not hit by that kind of typhoon, that you are center of the eye of it. So how storm surge happen? So storm surge is a rise in sea level. So it is gonna taas sa tubig. It's called rise in sea level. At that occurs during tropical cyclones in intense storms, also known as typhoons or hurricanes. The storm produces strong winds that push the water into shore. So if the winds are strong and some and the winds push the or blow the water in the shore, which can lead to flooding. So this can cause a flooding, or it's called baha. Yeah, like if there's a strong typhoon, you can have the flooding or baha, and this makes storm surge very dangerous for coastal region. So dangerous na siya if even in the island of Romblon, that is near to the Pacific Ocean, and we know that Pacific Ocean is near in the Philippines, or yeah. So maybe some of typhoons are made at the Pacific Ocean, that is in the hot water or cold, and hot air or cold air. Yeah, so now we know what is typhoon and what causes a typhoon and how storm surge happen. Eh, So if this if so I have another examples of it. So about the climate of Cebu. So that's the place where I live, in Cebu, maybe in Santander, Cebu. Yeah, it is just a part of the Cebu Island, but we're not in Cebu City. We're just at the Santander, Cebu. So the climate of Cebu is a tropical, wet and dry. So ang kuan sa Cebu is na siya uga, na po siya kanang basa. So if you could tig-ulan o tig-init. So nako example, and dili siya example ha, pero like maybe a definition, like yeah. So this is So this is maybe called that there are two seasons in the Cebu. So just like what I said, the wet season and the dry season. So the wet season is what we call is that the sun rise up when it is morning or afternoon, and the oh wait, I was wrong. The wet season is the rain, when the rain falls, comes out of up up above, that evaporates the clouds, maybe I don't know. And the dry season is where is that the sun is the top of it, is out of the earth. So if there's no wet season, it is so hot in the Philippines, and some of our plants maybe are dried and dead. So we'll go back to the typhoon, and I have another definition of, so I have another sayings of typhoon. So this said here that there is some typhoon in this region is referred to as the Northern Pacific Basin, and is the most active tropical cyclone basin on Earth. So nasa sa Earth naka-base ang most active tropical cyclone nga nasa Western Pacific Ocean and Northwestern Pacific Ocean, accounting for almost one-third of the world's annual tropical cyclones. For organizational purpose, the northern central is 140 degrees western to 180 degrees, and western 100, and to the western is 180 degrees and 100 degrees in the east. The regional specialized meteorological center, or for the shortcut is RSMC, for tropical cyclones forecast is in Japan, with other subtropical cyclone warning centers for the Northwest Pacific in Hawaii, the Philippines, and Hong Kong, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, while the RSMC names each system, the main name lists itself and is coordinated among 18 countries that have territories that threatened by typhoon each year. Only the Philippines use their own naming list of system approaching the country. So this means that ang Philippines, if may typhoon nga mosulod sa Philippines, so ang Philippines or ang pag-asa ray mag-name sa typhoon nga muhit diri sa atong bansa sa Philippines. But the other countries maybe just name their own, or I don't know. But here in the Philippines, like we name it Bagyong Pablo that hits the Visayas, that causes a lot of rain, that causes brownout and flooding, and many trees cut down. So that is all I can say about typhoons. So if you have any suggestion, or maybe there's a wrong of my recording, you can just comment on this video. And thank you for watching. Bye.